Hello there everyone, I am Corporate Naps and welcome back to my channel. I know it has been a good bit of time since I have been on, but just jumping in here today to give you guys an update on my hair. I am at the 6.5 month mark and my hair is growing quite a bit. For sure, there are locks that are sprouting everywhere. Just want to give you guys an idea of what it looks like. A lot of people assume that I have color in my hair. I do not have color. For those of you who are wearing your natural hair, or locks, I should say, you probably know that over time, your locks, if you're not wearing color, your locks will sort of turn a brownish color, reddish brown. And I understand that. I want to say that the process is called oxidation or has something to do with oxidation. I don't know that for sure. That's something I remember hearing years ago, even before I started locking. So don't quote me on that. But where the hair basically turns brown. It basically turns into a brownish color. So at any rate, so these are my locks. You can see I have locks that over time have sprouted, so they're a lot shorter. I have some, let's see here if I can show, that are even shorter than that. If you guys can see that, that's a tiny lock. So it is at the very back of my hair. So literally when I'm doing updos, I'm like, oh wait, let's put that little fella back in there. But this is where I am. One of the things to know about my hair is that my hair is not even all over. So my front can look a lot shorter unless I bring some of the longer pieces around. But I have just parts of my hair that are, and they're just wrapped around from being curled, that, you know, are a lot shorter than the other parts, which makes curling nice because you can kind of get that kind of layered look. So from the front, my hair can look sort of an average length, I guess. Let me pull my clothes down here. Can look kind of an average length, right? And then the longer pieces in the back, hopefully you guys can see. Can you see that? The longer pieces in the back, I'm definitely waist length, whatever that is. And you know, the length part of it is relative because I'm tall, right? And if you're short, if your locks were this length, they'd probably be down to your butt. Like I'm literally not too far now from that area, but I'm like lower back waistline area. And so again, height plays a big part in what the length of your hair is showing or looks like on your body. I'm 5'8", so my locks can look a lot shorter than what they are. So the interesting part about right now, guys, is that I'm actually in a place where I am thinking about cutting my locks. And I don't mean cutting them off, but just cutting some of the length off. And it's not all straight. These are old curls, probably a week old about a week old curl set. And I have pieces of hair that are just a lot longer than the others. And so what I'm thinking about doing is, say for instance, that area that's, I'm going to say right in this area, probably just going up a few inches, right, to maybe cut about that much hair. Hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing. Cut about that much hair, because what I'm finding is that my curls no longer hold. Like I'm at a place where I've started using setting lotion, which I just really did not do. So I use a setting lotion or a setting spray when I curl my hair. But what I miss is, so I'll have curls like from here on down, right? But it used to be when my hair was like this length, right? When my hair was about this length, maybe even up to this length, right? When it was about this length, my curls would remain in this area. And so I would have that sort of curly, nice look up top. and it would last me for days. It would last me for days, and I just love that look. It's just sort of a, with the tendrils kind of just spiraling down, especially if I wore my part in the middle. I just have like all these cute curls, coming down and framing my face because of the different layers that I have. And now when I take my rollers out, it's literally like they just fall within hours, even with the setting spray. And so the curls, and when I say fall, I'll have them from here on down, but this looks just like it looks now, flat, right? And so I miss that. And so I'm thinking about taking a decent amount of length off and I'm just trying to give myself an idea, to just kind of be able to have the cuteness of the curls again. So I'm going to think about that. That may be maybe a 7-year gift to myself, or a 7-year part of my journey, to just cut some of them off. But yeah, this is where I am. This is where I am. I'm still absolutely loving my locks. As with, most people, yes, I have my days where I'm like, oh my God, I want my big, loose, natural hair again, without the locks. But I have to bring back to my remembrance the times that I had in working with my loose natural hair. And so this just fits my lifestyle. And I think that's the other part of why I want to, or why I'm thinking about cutting my locks a bit, for the bigness of the curls, or the fullness of the curls up here, is because, the alternative to not having my big loose natural hair, which, stood out, was that the good part was that I had my curls. So when I'd have my curls, they would, have this volume here in this area. And so I was like, okay, I got my volume. I have my bigness that I want up here. So I'm good. And so now that that's not happening, I'm like, what can I do to get that back? And I don't want to deal with a lot of products. I don't want to have to try different things or what have you to try to get the curls to stay in place, because realistically, it's only probably going to last like another day or so, even if I do find a product. But yeah, my curls used to be up here for a few days, and that was pretty nice. So anyway, this is my update. I just wanted to pop in here to say hello to you guys and just give you a quick update on my locks. I will be back with more videos. I am not going to completely disappear again. If you guys want to join me on Instagram, be sure to look in the banner to find out where to follow me. Corporate Naps is the name on every platform. And I am, of course, on TikTok now, having a lot of fun. That's my playtime. So yeah, feel free to join me on any of those platforms, and I hope that everyone is doing well. I hope that you are being safe, and take care.